Hi, fellow students. Today I would like to explain you earned value analysis. In this analysis, we have planned costs for the project, actual costs, and earned value. Based on these three numbers, we will find the schedule variance, cost variance, schedule performance index, and other performance indicators for the project, so that we can know that our project is lagging behind or going forward. Okay, this table, let's take a look at the table. We have columns, tasks. The whole project is broken down into tasks, like task A1, A2, and so on, and each task has cost, and each task has start and end date. If we summarize all these numbers, we come up with a number 1000 is here, and this 1000 also equal to budget at completion, which is also 1000. So whatever we plan is our budget. Always pay attention to this T here, time, because based on this T, our calculations will be different. First of all, if in the exam we'll have to draw a graph for a table was given, then we have to draw, first of all, this planned value line. And it's pretty straightforward. You just look at the end dates. This is your x-axis value, and the cost. This is your y-axis value, with one small difference. These numbers are not directly your y-axis value, but these numbers must be accumulated with each information or with each line. I will explain what do I mean. So for day 3, we'll look at cost. So for day 3, we complete the first task, and we have planned value of 100. So this task will cost us, by our plan, we think that it will cost us 100. Then for day 5, we complete 2 more tasks, and each of them bring their own values. So we have to accumulate them and find the value. So it is 300, 150, and 100, which makes 550 for day 5. And for day 7, we also have 2 tasks completed. That's additional 200, which is 150 and 50. So 550, 200, 750 here. And for day 10, we have last task, which will cost us 250. And in total, it will make 1000. 1000 planned value. Now we'll take a look at the methods. How can we calculate? And from these 5 methods, we will use only 2 of them, the 50-50 rule and 0-100 rule. And I think, in my opinion, the exam questions will come with 50-50 rule, because this is the rule that he explained throughout the semester. Although if he'll decide to use the 0-100 rule, I assure you this is the much easier. Okay, let's start. In order to understand earned value analysis, we have to understand first how to draw this red line. This is very important to understand how to draw the red line. Red line is earned value. So we think that this task A1 will bring us the value of 100. It doesn't matter how much you will charge your customer, right? So you do this task, and for this task you can charge your customer 1000. It doesn't matter. It's just all about the value that it will bring to you. So you take care of this number. Since we are using 50-50 rule, it says that assume 50% completion when the task is begin, and 100 completion when the task is finished. So 50% EV of the task, 100% 50% EV of the task. Since we started, so T is 1, right? We are at the day 1. Because we already started with A1, how do we know we started? We know from here, actual start. If we see any number, even 0, in the start column, it means we already started that task. And it doesn't matter how much cost it actually came up with. But importantly, did we start or not? So we pay attention in this case only for the red line. And we will try to understand how EV is built. So first day, the A1 task already started at day 0 and must end by the day 3. That's how we plan. That's why on day 1, we still have same earned value, 50% of what we planned. On day 2, we find out that actually we finished our task 1, A1. That's why this earned value line, the red line, will go up to 100. So by the day 2, whatever we did, again, it doesn't matter how much it cost actually for us, but whatever we did, this A1 brought us 100 euro or dollar, doesn't matter. This 100 unit of value, that's earned value. We earned that in 2 days, which is like better than our plan. Then we have to look at this day by day. You see, T is 2. Now we move to T3. I want to say from the beginning that there's this one mistake, small mistake. It's 375 written, but it should be 325. I will explain why. By the day 3, we already finished the first task. And we already earned 100. Though by day 3, we already also started these 2 tasks, this 150 euro and 300 euro, like A2 and A3 tasks, which means according to a rule 50-50, we have to already take into account half of these 2 amounts, which are 150, half of 300, and 75, half of 150. So we have 100, 75, and 150. That in total they make 325. Now this line, again, this red line comes back up to here, and it shows 325. Then we move to the day 4. In day 4, because we didn't yet finish anything, we still assume for the red line, we still assume that the earned value that we have is 325 because we still did not finish anything. We still have only 50% of these 2 works. Then we move to day 5, T5. At day 5, we see that here at day 5, we have finished this work, which means the rest 50% of this 150 will add up to our earned value. If you remember, our earned value was 325. Now that we have added again 75, the rest 50% of this on it, now it is 400 for the day 5. Then we move on for the day 6, and we find out that in day 6 we have finished this one also, like this 300. We already used half of it, so we use now the rest half of it, 150. It was, if you remember, 400. Now it is, we must add it. It's 450. And we also see that, sorry, not 450, 550.